This training session is different but is efficient for freestyle dancers. So check this out, then I'm going to give you much more details. Why a mindful movement practice is efficient for freestyle dancers. The first reason for that is that you can create a really deep connection with your movement. What I mean by that is, as a freestyle dancer, you cannot afford to just move for the sake of moving. It's extremely important to really be aware of what you are doing when you are moving. Every single movement counts. Every single thing that you do have a purpose. Yeah, I'm not saying that you have to calculate every movement that you are doing, but you need to be aware of what you are doing. You need to feel what you are doing. You need to be present when you are freestyling. There is no way for you to to think about the past or the future when you are freestyling. When you integrate this kind of training in your practice, then it helps you develop a really good connection with your movement, and also help you cultivate the mindset of being present when you are freestyling, when you are dancing. And that's extremely important for any freestyle dancers, because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're going to be doing, and the best way for you to dance to your full potential as a freestyle dancer is to get rid of your logical thought process and just let your instinct lead you. And in order to do that, you have to be mindful. You have to be aware of your movement. You have to be aware of what you are actually doing in this moment, right? The second reason why I think this is a great training session that you can integrate in your practice is that it's a great alternative in your training. Yeah, because when you are training as a freestyle dancer, sometimes you feel like, okay, I've been training doing the same thing over and over again, and what kind of alternative that I can find, that I can have in my practice to make my practice more interesting. For example, this kind of training, I do this once a week, about 30 minutes. This is one part of my training during the week. To me, it's a lot of fun because it adds something new to my overall practice during the week. Yeah, because I'm doing something completely different, and it kind of triggers my creativity in a whole different way as well. And that's why, to me, it's a lot of fun to do. You don't have to do this like every day. You can do this once a week, and you do it maybe 30 minutes. You just put the music and start playing with different props, like you saw in the video. And also you can even if you don't have any props, you can literally do this with your own body. That's it. So that's one of the reasons why I think it's a very cool training to add in your practice. And the last reason is, to me, this is a great challenge for your creativity, because like I said before, it helps you to think differently with your movement. When you train this way, and you are literally using pretty much anything you have, the props that I use in the video may not be the same props that you're gonna be using. You can use things, completely different things. You can use, whatever you want. You can also just create rules, create concept with your body, and then you start exploring, you start playing. And the real word for this is playing. To you, this has to be a game. Do not think about, okay, I need to do a great performance or something like that. No, you just need to play. You just need to have fun when you are doing this. And this is how you're gonna come up with new ideas, new things, new way of moving. But unconsciously, you are also training your dance. You are also developing movement that you can integrate in your dance, but you are doing this in a whole different way, because you are not necessarily focused on the music and your steps, your foundation and stuff like that. No, you are literally just moving. That's it. You are moving, and you are playing with props, you are playing with different rules or concept that you created yourself, and you're just exploring, and you do that for maybe 20 minutes, 45 minutes if you want, and then that's it. Now that I explained the reason why I think mindful movement training is a good thing, now the second part is how can you actually do this? How can you actually implement this? So when you want to do this, if you want to create a session like this, okay, let's say you decide you want to do this once a week, yeah? So you're going to say, okay, I'm going to integrate this once a week in my practice. So it's going to be 30 minutes. So the first thing I like to do is I start with a warm-up. And the way I do my warm-up is just movement focus. So I put the music, but the music is not important. The music is just here as a background, yeah? I'm not trying to play with the music and kill the beat and all of that. No, I'm not even thinking that much about the music, but it's good to have the music in the background, and it helps also with the creativity. So yeah, I leave it there, but that's it. It's not very important. The most important thing is I am actually very focused in every single movement that I am doing, right? So at the beginning, I like to start without props, yeah? So I just move my body, and once again, I'm not even trying to hit the beat and stuff like that. I'm just playing around. Or maybe I can do that for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, just exploring, just movement and feeling exactly what's going on at the moment. And the moment I catch myself thinking about something else, or I catch myself starting to judge my movement and starting to think like, okay, oh, this is not good enough and stuff like that, I realize that I'm doing this, and then I get back to focus, right? I get back to focus. So I reconnect to my last movement, and then I continue this. I just move. That's the first thing that I do. All right. And by the way, I'm just giving you this as a guideline, right? But you create your own rules. You do pretty much whatever you want with this kind of training. I just want to give you this as an idea, and then you take it and you can trick it, you customize it for yourself, right? And then once I feel that my body is warm enough, I start creating concept. I start creating rules. For example, I can take a bowl, a small bowl, and then I start playing with it. I create many different concepts with it. I create many different rules with it, and then I can take my elastic band, the elastic band, I put it on the floor, I create a circle, and maybe I'm gonna start dancing only in the circle. I can't go outside of the circle, or maybe only my legs can go outside of the circle, but my arms has to stay, inside the circle, or stuff like this. I simply create rules. I simply create many different concepts, yeah, or sometimes I create limitation, I create restrictions, yeah, to see what I can come up with in the moment if I kind of restrict myself with certain rules, but I'm only doing this just to challenge myself, just to play around, just to see, what kind of a way I can move if I create these rules. You see what I mean? And once again, guys, This is very powerful to work on your dance indirectly, because you might be thinking, oh, I'm not actually working on my steps, my foundation and things like that, but I guarantee you, you are working on your freestyle big time. It's just you are approaching it in a different way, but it still helps you push your creativity. It's still helping you coming up with new moves, coming up with, you know, many different way of moving, and you are gradually integrating this kind of technique that you are discovering in the sport. If you do this on a regular basis, you are integrating these things in your dance. You see what I mean? But you are doing it indirectly rather than, you know, put in the music and start dancing. There's nothing wrong with this, but it's a great alternative to work on your dance, right? So that's what I do. And once again, there's no rules. If there is one rule I could say is put the music is there, but just do not pay too much attention to the music, because the moment you start paying too much attention to the music, then you want to kind of you know, adapt to what the music is saying, you know. But you don't want to do that, because you want to focus on your movement, right? You want to focus on your movement and see what you can come up with in the moment. Use your body and also use props. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be the things that I used in my training. All right, so keep this in mind, guys, and try this out. If you try this out maybe this week or next week, leave a comment below and let me know, you know, how it goes. If you take this, you start doing it and you don't take it too seriously, you just go there to have fun and try new things, I guarantee you, you're gonna come up with so many ways of dancing and so many ways of moving. You will be like, oh wow, I never danced this way. Okay, maybe I can keep this and, you know, add it in my dance and stuff like that. You're gonna just, you know, play around and challenge your creativity and see what you can come up with. So that's it for today, and don't forget, leave a comment below. Just let me know if you're gonna try this, and when you try it, let me know how it went. All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing your comment. All right, so that's it for today, guys, and as usual, if you like this video and you would like to see more of this, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated with all the videos coming. All right, and if you want to push your freestyle dance to a whole new level, simply click on the link in the description below for more details. And until then, I'll see you next time. All right, take care, guys. Peace. Bye bye.